Hey guys, we have a lot in today's video for you, so make sure you watch until the end so you don't miss out.
And comment below if you're subscribed and ring in the bell, or you can just say #notification squad.
Welcome to Quezon City. I'm about to have a photo shoot and I'm taking you guys with me. That's the camera girl for today.
This one.
That's your favorite?
Yes.
Okay. This is Mega Mall, currently the largest mall in the Philippines. That changes from time to time because they all want to be the biggest. So what happens is one mall becomes the biggest, then another one builds on and adds on, then that's the biggest, then the other. It's like an arms race, but with malls.
We were invited to attend Spark Samar, that is the promotion of Samar tourism.
Right now we're going to a party of one of Imabel's relatives that's turning 93 years old. 93 years old, you must have some really good genetics, Imabel.
Yeah. 93 blessed years and counting, all by God's amazing grace. Let's claim and receive long, healthy, godly lives. Yes. Okay, ready? We're going to sing. Happy birthday. 1, 2, go. Happy birthday to you. Mamoy masaya. Sana'y marami pang birthday ang abutin mo. Happy, happy birthday sa'yo. Birthday mo. Ikaw ay maligaya. Nagulad ngayon. Mukha mo'y masaya. Sana'y marami pang birthday ang abutin mo. Happy, happy birthday sa'yo. Maligayang bati sa'yo. Happy birthday! And to my cousin, ang bonggang singer sa aming pamilya. Yes! Palakpakan naman, please. Palakpakan ulit.
The title of this song is I Have You. Feeling helpless when I held you, wishing words would come to tell you I have you to save my day. Happy birthday, Lola Nadine.
While we're on the the subject of old people, I thought I'd take a moment and answer one of the most common questions that I'm asked. And this is going to be something that is probably going to offend some people, but a lot of people ask me, Travis, do you want to retire in the Philippines? And the answer to that is absolutely not. I have no desire whatsoever to retire in the Philippines. And the reason for that is when I'm older, especially when I'm really old, like 80s and 90s, like you see her, I'm gonna want, I just think that I would be more comfortable in my own country. I don't want to be in a foreign country, and I'd want to be around my own people. Now, whether there's still gonna be some of my own people in the United States at that time, we'll see. But it's a matter of comfort. Now, what should you do? Because a lot of guys write me and they say, Travis, I want to retire in the Philippines. Now, I can't tell you what you want to do. If you want to do it, that's fine. I want you to be able to do whatever you want to do. And when I wrote my book about how to move to the Philippines, I wrote it with the idea that I'm giving you something that can empower you, something that will help you get what you want and live the way that you want to live. Because when people ask me, Travis, what would you do? A lot of the times, they don't really want to know what I would do. They want to know what they should do. But in reality, what's right for me might not be right for you. So when I wrote my book, I wanted to give you a plan, a guidebook that could help you do what's right for you. And that's a decision you're going to have to make on your own. I think what's most important when you're in your older age is that you set yourself up, number one, financially. And that's really something that you really, if you're in your teens or 20s watching this, that's the time to do it. By the time you're in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, well, it's probably already too late. So number one, try and get your financial life in order. And by the way, I haven't always been the best about that myself, but get your financials in order so you can live in comfort. And the other thing that you want to do is make sure your family life is in order. Try and do your best, love your family, and hopefully they'll love you back. But when you're older especially, it's not about your own personal glory or going out and doing things. It's more about being able to live comfortably the way you want to live, as well as spending time with what's most important, which is your family. So there's not necessarily an easy way to do all this. The point is, you do the best you can. Get your financial life in order, and that's something you really should hopefully start working on in your teens or 20s, and then do the best you can with your family, so you have that important element, and you can watch your family enjoy themselves and get enjoyment out of that. But when I think about, you know, my grandfather, would he want to live here? He's turning 94. I'm sure he would be miserable if he had to live here. He'd be very frustrated. My parents even, certainly they love visiting the Philippines, but I think they would be extremely frustrated if they had to live here. But you can check out my book, and the bottom line is you got to decide for yourself what's right for you. But get your financials in order and do the best you can with your family to have a good family life.